Coming up next.
So your girlfriend cannot call you and say, babe, please can you send me 50K? I need it urgently.
And if I say no,
if you don't have it,
I'm stingy. That's
if
the point I've been trying to
no, you are stingy.
How do you know that I have?
Why won't I know when you have?
While you are in a relationship, my darling, the man is not your ladder to success, because tomorrow he can decide I'm not doing again, and you can say I want out. Okay, so you move out with your heads intact.
It's for the relationship that will be entitled. By the time I marry
What do you mean by
you will give me a G-Wagon as a push gift because you appreciate my effort.
A girl that will ask me to buy her 1 million naira wig to wear on her head, the house and empty brain.
Why should you cook for a man that you're not married?
Why shouldn't I cook for my partner?
Why should you cook for him?
Sorry, I cook
Excuse
for
me,
my
a lot of
boyfriend.
ladies even go down to the extent of washing their boxers.
So that means you should have
an absolute commitment.
Sexual intercourse as well.
You are not even supposed to have it.
You are supposed to find out if you're compatible in every way and any way.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Outlaw Podcast. It's an amazing day today, and a lot is happening in our political landscape. Well, that's not why we're here today. We have an amazing topic to talk about. But before I dive into it, let me first of all introduce my amazing co-host. You know her, you've seen her, you see her regularly. And she's a beautiful lady, and she's got enough to spill. When I say enough to spill, no way, you go, yeah. I'm introducing Miss Oge.
Hi people, nice to be here.
And before I introduce my guest for today, imagine you pulling up somewhere, hey, what's up, baby? We'll meet out now, it's okay, I'm coming. And you're sitting up hoping that she go, I can't meet you. She calls you and say, Afana, at the outside, please come and pay my Uber. Well, that brings me to asking, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but this entitlement some ladies have, that once they are dating a guy, you as a guy is supposed to take part of their bills. I think saying that come make with it, not be job opportunity. But introducing my guest in the house today, I have by my immediate left, Sandy Sodadi, aka the Tiki of Lagos.
Hi guys, so good to be here once again.
Yeah, I didn't mention earlier, Sandy's been here before, and the discussion that day was amazing, and I think you should go just check it out. You go laugh, tire. Well, by my next left, I have the cowboy. The cowboy is my friend, and he's been here as well, and he creates content, and before the end of this video, he's going to tell you his handle, so you go check him out. I tell you, you will love everything he's doing. Yeah, cowboy.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me once again.
Right. The conversation is here. I beg, make one not come for me for comment section. The only question I ask. But regardless, I go want to know whether who make the rule, if it's the norm, if it's supposed to be. We have some guests in the house, and we go see true light into them to tell us what it is like. Sandy, I will start from you.
Why are you starting from me? I'm not your gender.
No. My gender, if we talk, if you go break the whole table. We'll start from you first.
Okay.
Right. I don't know. Is it this entitlement that some ladies have? Okay, let me paint the story first of all before I ask you. There's this my friend that took a girl out the first day. They spent some thousands, hundreds of thousands, and according to the guy, take from inside like a couple of hundred, like about 20,000. Only the guy chop about 100 and something. But that's not his problem. The problem is they went home that the guy was cool. The next day, the guy went to Spa buying some things, and the guy just dragged out one big generator, so made the guy pay. The guy said, from where? The guy was like, I be like you be one of those stingy men. So I would want to ask, this entitlement when the ladies they feel say when you're dating a guy, he's supposed to take part of your bill. Why you come? What is it supposed to be?
So for starters, initially you said your babe call you, say she day outside for one go. That means your girlfriend, right? So now, if your girlfriend is demanding those things, it is very, very okay.
Why it be okay?
Wait, I'm coming.
Okay.
But if a woman you are just meeting is telling you to pay for her Uber on a first date, that is a red flag and that is a no for me. But if you have a woman that you guys have been together for like 3 months, 6 months, and she's like, oh babe, I really want to come out to hang out with you, but I don't have money for Uber. Fine, life can happen to anybody. You can go broke at any time, not to even afford Uber. So I think for someone you're dating, you can allow that. But for someone you're meeting, that very first date, and she's demanding for such, that's a no for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't say you get something to say.
No, I think I'll go the same path with her. It's normally you meet somebody the first time and you're already demanding for, okay? You never have a better opportunity to make a better first impression. It's rare. So, I mean, for starts, let's get to know ourselves. Let's meet here. I mean, there's honor in just appearing. And if you have been in a relationship for a while with somebody and there's need for you to pay for her Uber, I mean, I don't see anything wrong in that. Based on the scenario you have painted, that's all I have to say. Based on that scenario.
Based on the scenario I painted. But me for one, okay, when some years back, I would say I would do it. But telling a lady, let's meet up somewhere. Yeah, I'm dating you. And you pull up. You didn't call me from the house. You pull up and called me. Babe, I'm outside. Come and pay the Uber. I feel not come down.
Okay, I mean, she's on her own.
I
She's going somewhere.
Like, we agreed to meet up somewhere.
Okay.
And I'm there waiting for you.
Okay.
You pull up and you call me. Babe, I'm outside. Come and pay the Uber. I feel not come down.
There's nothing wrong in that. For me, I feel like if I have a boyfriend and we're in a relationship, I don't need to start booking ahead to need your money or for you to give me money. Like, there was one guy I dated, if I need like 300k, I have to tell him like 1 month ahead. No. I should be able to tell you, babe, can you do this for me? And you should also be able to tell me, babe, can you do this for me? That is how I work. Why am I telling you ahead?
You see.
So my boyfriend, my partner.
Jesse,
no, that's not going to
Jesse, you see that why I talk? You say you don't need book ahead for money.
I don't need to book ahead.
So does it mean that you're dating a man that it's your right? I mean,
I want Jesse to respond to that.
My 911.
So you should be ready to get a no for an answer.
I don't know about that. I don't know the kind of relationship you've been in. But the kind of partner I am my boyfriend's 911 and he's my 911. So you can call me and say, babe, can you help me 100k? He does not need to start telling me.
But men hardly ask ladies for stuff.
Oh, that's
so you don't say it that way as if you're trying to paint the scenario right.
I don't need to book for my boyfriend.
Saying it that way is like you're trying to paint the
It's
scenario
not my
right.
friend that I'm begging for money. Babe, can you help me with this? Is it that you're saying, oh, you don't have?
So when you constantly get a no because you didn't book ahead.
Why am I booking ahead? Like, I don't understand. Why am I telling you in advance?
So if
it's things like rent, I'll say, okay, that's a huge sum.
Okay, but when you constantly get a no
I don't constantly get from my partner. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm just saying that when if you
I'm
don't
a
book
spoiled girlfriend
you said,
and
hold
he's
on.
a spoiled
You
boyfriend.
said when you book ahead, you don't
No, you
book
said
ahead.
you don't
You said
book
when you don't book ahead. So my point.
No, I told you about
Do
someone
you remember
I
him
dated
saying that?
before
Do you remember him?
that I had to book ahead
No, he said
to
something.
get money from him.
Yeah, but he said something about the girl getting refused from paying for something,
Yeah,
and she
pull
said,
up and
and she said, he's a
one of
stingy
them
man,
was
right?
stingy man.
Now, so
That's
now,
a girl
now,
you're just knowing,
hold on now.
As a
Now,
girlfriend,
as your
you
man
should
that
be
you have,
entitled to
because
some
me
things.
growing up, I remember growing up, my dad would say, if I come to tell my dad, they say me could pay for this thing for school.
That's your father.
My dad would say, you don't tell me now. What do you expect? I should not give you now.
That's the
I
thing.
don't know.
I'm not your mother. I'm not your sister. I'm your partner.
It's not
the woman you are in love with. I should come first.
It's not like there's a tree somewhere where it's going to just pick up the money. Come on, think about it.
That's why I said if it is things like
Hold on.
rent,
Let's even.
it's understandable. Why am I telling you I head for Uber?
I want to. She said something I want to get to the bottom of that. She said, I'm not your mother, I'm not your sister, I'm your partner. I should come first.
I'm a priority.
I beg, break down that.
Priority in the sense that
no, come first,
we all know that the kind of love we have for our parents and our siblings is different from the kind of love we have for our spouses.
So for parents, the child didn't come first. I just use my father.
Your parent has already lived his life.
Okay, just.
Will your father choose over his wife?
Yes, because yes.
You need to go and ask your father again.
Hold on. My father will choose me over his wife because he feels that his wife will understand.
After all these years.
The problem is this. The problem is
that means you are the kind of man that doesn't think your wife is your
I think
family.
the problem we have here is mindset, right? You know, relationship is not. We should not take relationship for sponsorship.
Relationship is not
hold on.
I'm sure you guys heard when I said if my boyfriend calls
you don't
me,
mix the relationship. Don't use that. Don't paint that as
I'm
a
not
case.
painting it. That's who I am.
You're not trying to make excuse why you're trying to paint your bad behavior.
That is
no,
me.
That's what you're trying to do here. But hold on, let me just laugh. You don't mistake relationship for sponsorship.
Why would
I understand
tell my boyfriend
that growing up, they will always
please keep Uber money for me?
Hold on, your parent will tell you to have a man, you need to have a man who can take care of you, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
and we always get.
Mind you guys, I'm not a feminist, I'm a traditional woman, so I feel like it's a man's responsibility to take care of me. And even in the Bible says the woman is the helpmate of the man. So that means I am going to support him. So when he's done, I'm not those girlfriends that I collect, I don't give. I give.
Okay, let me ask the question. You just referenced a part of the Bible.
Okay.
That is a specific exclusively for marriage.
Exactly.
But we're talking about relationships. Are they the same?
Your spouse can be your boyfriend or your husband or your wife.
No, we in this context, we're talking about relationship, dating. You're not yet married.
I feel like
there's a
relationship is like a
marriage.
It's like practical of your marriage. You are practicing if both of you can be married. The only difference is that extra commitment where you go to say, okay, I want you to have my last name. I want to pay for your bride price. Relationship and marriage is almost the same thing. It is just that extra commitment both families get into. In fact, some boyfriend and girlfriend said that families know each other.
All right, if you want to come from that,
and sorry to say, if you don't practice that in the marriage, you can't do it if you don't practice that in the relationship, you can't do it in your marriage.
There is a big difference between a marriage and
a man that doesn't take care of a woman in the relationship cannot take care of the woman in a marriage. I'm sorry to say. That's why that girl said he's stingy. So if he's stingy to you, in the initial stage, what makes you think he's going to take care of you during marriage? For me, I feel like love is give and take. When you don't have, I'm there for you. When I don't have, you're there for me. I'm not booking.
So you should pressure me, right? Because I'm
not pressuring you. But I'm not going to book ahead and tell you that, pay for my Uber. Like,
hold on.
I
That
don't
is not-
get.
that is not
Wait.
that.
Let's get this thing right.
You guys are
I don't have a
killing me.
problem. See,
If it's a rent, I'll say okay, that's a huge sum.
Okay. I don't
So
have-
I cannot. So your girlfriend cannot call you and say, babe, please can you send me 50K? I need it urgently.
And if I say no,
If you don't have it,
I'm stingy. That's what.
If you
That's the
have
point
and
I've
you
been trying
say
to.
no, you are stingy.
How do you know that I have?
Why won't I know when you have?
Can you imagine?
Excuse me, let's get this thing right.
That's why we're
You're
partners.
dating, you're not married.
Okay.
For instance, I have a business proposal and I'm coming to you because I see the potential and I see that you can.
That's a huge sum.
Okay.
Remember, we're talking about
Hold
Uber
on.
money.
Let's leave the
And
Uber
you
money
songs.
thing. Let's look at the topic of conversation
Okay.
here. We're saying, why are women entitled in relationships?
For
not
me.
yet married.
Amen.
Allow me. Let me come in
Okay.
there. So I want to bring, because you said it's like practicing marriage.
Yeah.
When you are coming with a business proposal, I know that he's able, he has a business, so he runs the same business that I want to go into. So I'm coming, let's partner. I'm checking out things, I'm looking at so many things. Do you understand? It doesn't mean there's a stamp to it. Until there's a stamp to it, that is where it's concrete. We are bound by certain things. So relationship is like getting to know you. I'm having meetings with him, I'm asking him questions, I'm interviewing him. I want to know, is it the kind of person that can? So I want to say that there is this obligation for you as a man when you're married. You are committed. I mean, it is your work, it is your role.
He is more committed.
You are committed. But if in a relationship, see, I don't have a problem with you wanting to be taken care of because women are like flowers.
Sorry,
They need
okay.
hold on, let me
Okay.
land. Women are like flowers. They need to be taken care of. Okay, they're in a garden, and you came to pluck them. I mean, the onus lies on you to take care of her. It's not a bad thing. But so far you are in a relationship, my darling, the man is not your ladder to success because tomorrow he can decide I'm not doing again, and you can say I want out. Okay, so you move out with your heads intact. So in relation, if it's optional. If you want to do that, come on, go ahead and do that. We'll love you for that. But it is not written on stamp. It is not stamped anywhere that a man should take care of every of the woman's need in a relationship.
Not every.
I say no to that.
There's something she said. That is where my whole matter dey now. Now that my whole matter dey
Hey,
now.
where with that?
That I am not his brother, I am not his mother, I should come first.
Priority.
That's not what I said.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
you said that the kind of love you have for your sibling and your parents is different from the kind of love you have from your partner.
Absolutely.
There
There is emotion.
They said something about father and son.
Yeah.
And I asked you that, do you think your father would choose
I have an
over-
uncle.
In a relationship,
His
in
mother.
dating relationship,
Not in
Omo,
dating.
Hold
No,
on.
I'm talking about-
In dating relationship, I will choose my parents before you.
Exactly, that's
You're not
dating
priority
relationship.
to
No,
me.
I'm asking
But in
him.
marriage,
I'm talking about him
Okay.
and his father with
I
his
have
mother,
an
not even
uncle.
relationship.
I have an uncle tell his son that there is a big difference between a father and son relationship and a man and woman relationship. It's like he's married to the woman. The woman is okay, he's no longer with the boy's mother. And he has another woman in the house, they're not married yet. So something came up, I think it was an altercation. And he said to his son, okay, when he came back and the whole story was painted to him, he blamed the son. The son was like, you didn't even wait for me to say what happened. He said, no, I wouldn't wait for you to tell me what happened. There's a difference between the father and the son relationship and the man and the woman relationship. So you should know that regardless. That brings to what Sandra is saying, that she should be first. But in the man,
It depends on the age of the child. You cannot just say she should be first. It depends on the age
I have
of the
a
child.
question for Oge.
You cannot
I
say a
don't
little
forget
child who
my
cannot even
question.
provide for himself should be last, and your wife should come first. You cannot even say that.
I didn't get that. Say that again.
If your child cannot do anything for himself at that stage, the child,
Why
both of you should
you
always
getting
think about the
married?
child first.
No,
In marriage,
Oh,
you cannot say the woman should come first, because the woman should be able to understand that, okay, this is our child. We should always provide for this child. So if the child, if the woman have a need and the child have a need, who do we provide the need for? We should meet the child's needs first before the woman. You cannot say we should.
not cast on.
How can you not say we should?
There are
The woman should
issues
come first.
There are issues of
Then your dad should choose.
I just said when I was in school, that means I cannot even provide for myself.
Sorry, okay.
And I go to my dad and say, Daddy, please, we need this. So my dad will say, okay, you don't tell me now. Tomorrow I will give you. You cannot tell me to give you money. No. That's booking ahead. But you are saying you shouldn't book
That's
ahead.
why I said.
That was what I was talking about. And you said as a boyfriend and girlfriend, it's too different.
That is different from that fatherly relationship you're talking about. Sorry, okay, so
a child can book. A child can book. A wife cannot book.
I want to ask Oge a question. When you were single, were you dating to marry, or you were just dating? Because I feel like nowadays the Gen Zs call it talking stage, right? The talking stage is the getting to know each other stage before you jump into the relationship. So I'm like, I'm a single person, I'm dating to marry. So are you saying that people don't date to marry, or they are dating to be testing which one they would like to marry? Like, I don't know if you can elaborate on that.
So dating is all about you getting to know somebody.
Baby, come over. I want to take the jungle over.
You know, so a lot, yes. A lot comes into that. There's talking stage. You're getting to know the person. I want to check you out. Your mindset, your values, your standards. Who exactly are you? What's your build-up? What are you made of? That's what dating is all about. So I dated my husband before I married him.
That's fair. Well, for me, I'm a very supportive girlfriend. Financially, emotionally, educationally, any leader you can add and think of, and I am effing entitled to my boyfriend's money.
Now, do you know?
Same way he's entitled to my money.
Okay, you have talked about love. We've talked about relationship. You've talked about provision. So, from what you're saying now, it means that you cannot love a man that is not providing. That means love means provision.
Nope. I believe in both.
Do you know that a man can provide
love
everything you need? Hold on.
Suffer, and money without love
do you believe that?
Suffer.
Do you believe that a man can provide for?
I'm like,
the
funny thing is, I'm like Bob the Builder. So when I finish building, you don't expect me not to be entitled to your money. Are you serious?
Building you how? What do you mean by that? Let me understand.
I'm sure you know what Bob the Builder is when they say woman. So I don't need to date a man that is wealthy. I don't mind dating a guy that I earn more than.
Okay.
Right? Especially when I see potentials in him. So you don't expect me that after building that guy, putting him on, I shouldn't be entitled to his money. That's not possible. That's what I was saying before the back scene. We're talking about women that don't even bring anything to the table. They're entitled. How much more me, a woman that is even the table, that means they bring the wood. I will be entitled to your money. Like
please,
I'll be entitled to your money.
Do you know that a man can provide everything you need but not love you?
I know about that. That's
so what
fine.
do you call that?
I don't know. But my own is this. You know, I said I cannot build a man, and then when he starts making the money, you say I shouldn't be entitled. I'm sorry.
You're talking about relationship, all right?
I'm talking about everything. No, relationship and marriage.
We're talking about relationship. Are we talking about marriage here?
Oh, yes, it's the relationship. It's from the relationship that will be entitled. By the time I marry you, you will give me a G-Wagon as a push gift because you appreciate my effort.
When you say build, what do you mean?
I've mentioned everything now. I talked about finances, education, emotional support, any support that you can think of, and any leave, so financial
that's
leave.
Building, okay.
That's building, yes.
Okay.
That's building.
Okay, I want to know.
I'm not the average Nigerian girl that you say, oh, you date me for money. I don't date for money, I date for love. So when my partner starts making that money, especially when I was there. Yes, especially when I was there before the money came.
You date for love.
I'm gonna be entitled as hell. Like
right.
The entitlement will be oozing. It will be smelling. Because girls that don't even do half of what I do in my relationship, they are effing entitled. So why would me that do things in my relationship? I buy my man gifts, I take him out, I spoil him, I support him.
Okay, you're talking about yourself.
I should not now. I'm thinking about myself, of course.
You're talking about yourself. But let's
be entitled.
Let's generalize this because we know
generalize.
things,
I don't know about
we have-
generalizing. I'm speaking for myself.
So we know in the scheme of
I'm an
things.
entitled woman.
Sandra, hold on.
We know in
Yeah.
the scheme of things, we have men providing for women in relationships.
And we have women
Alright.
also providing for
We have
men.
many of them
Not
doing
We
that.
have so many. You go on Twitter, you see one woman will say, "This man is owing me $20,000. We're dating." You come on, you go to Facebook, this one is owing me $10,000. This one is owing me 500K. Women are giving men money. Women are uplifting men today. Women of this generation, not the women of the former generation.
Yes, I know there's a change.
So
They have
it's like
disrupted a lot
it's
of
like
things.
a 50-50 thing now. If you look at it, it's like a 50-50 thing.
How?
I can show you my phone now. A lady that is currently dragging a guy for 50 pounds that she loans the guy from relationship.
That's one lady.
There are many. It's just that so many women don't want to talk about it, so they won't be mocked at. They won't
On
be
a
laughed
scale of
at.
10, let's rate it.
There
How
are
many
many
on a
women
scale of
right
10?
now. On a scale of 10, let's say, I will do 4/10.
Women that are providing
Yes.
for men. It's not, I mean, research. So we still have fewer women demanding
So are you
for whatever.
saying those women that do such should not be entitled?
In the first place.
Yes or
in
no?
the first place.
It's
In the
okay.
first place. Hold
Women
on.
that do
Hold on.
such.
In the first place.
Okay.
Do you know what entitlement means?
I don't want
deserve
entitled.
it.
Yes, I deserve it, baby.
I deserve all of it. Before the man came, were you not existing? You've been living. But let me
That's
tell
what
you,
I'm talking about
let's go
myself.
see that
I
entire
spend for myself. I take care of myself. I spend for my man. I spoil my man. So I am entitled to my
well,
man.
let me tell you where that entitlement is coming from. It's
In
coming-
relationship or in marriage.
Sandra,
Okay, let me. I have the floor for now. I think.
Let's take it on this.
I think the entitlement thing, in the first place, I've established that a man that wants to be generous in a relationship to that extent, to the tune of what my babe is saying, is optional. But I don't think is what it's supposed to be. I'm sorry to say that we live in a generation where we're raising ladies that believe that success is sexually transmitted. Yeah. Because before the man came, you have been existing.
Generous
So I
men.
think it's the programming, because from the time you're growing up, you know that they'll tell you better marry a man way home on you. You should be taken care of, pampered. So it makes you an imbecile. Meanwhile, you're a being of worth. You have brains, you have abilities, you have talents that you can. What happened to you? You suddenly see a man, you crumble, and your hands are tied. You're waiting for the man to give you. So that is the entitlement thing. So you go into a relationship with that mindset. It's wrong and it should be scrapped. Why am I saying this? Because is this entitlement thing that put women in harm's way? When a man provides everything for you, he does everything, you are demanding everything, it puts you in a very dangerous situation. In toxic relationships, you have no say because the man automatically has bought you. So we equate provision as love. Provision is not love. A man can provide and he will have 10,000 girls around him. So I think that needs to be corrected.
Anyway, Miss Oge, Miss Oge, let me say this right. The last, some episodes ago, Mazi said something. He said, so many people are hungry. For Sunday, I know Sunday is okay and what to do. But in a society where you have 93% of the girls hungry, right? Mm-hmm. Don't you feel that's a society where entitlement and let me not insult them, where we breed girls that would have this entitlement problem? Because I know for a man, they will say if a man doesn't have money, he shouldn't date. I think that should go for both. Mm-hmm. Because as a man now, in my younger age, I don't have money. There's no girl for me, right? And I struggle to get to a point. And after that, you will see I will now start dating a girl that will ask me to buy her 1 million naira wig to wear on a head that has an empty brain. It's like we're married just because I'm dating her. But I feel all of this is because of the way society is programmed and the hunger in the land. That's why all of this is. But regardless, Chelsea B, this whole entitlement thing, right? How you feel say who fit deal with that? Because you in the society nowadays, like that girl asked my friend, buy me generator. My friend say, buy you generator for waiting. Islam say, he be like, you one of those stingy men. Before she made that statement, she's been meeting people that you say, buy me this and they buy her.
I was going to say that men are the enablers of these things.
You know something you said?
I don't like when you try and see. Let's just say it this way. I don't like. You said a lot of.
Let her land, though. Let me know what you mean by that.
No. It's exactly what you said. You said some other in one of the episodes. The truth is, let's stop. Wrongdoing is wrongdoing. A rose by any other name will still smell sweet. You don't say because a man is providing is now enabling bad wrongdoing. If you're bad, you're bad. Just the way you just said, men would. You said something about men.
The ones enabling are the ones that like that. Your friend now. She just met the girl, Abby, and the next day the girl is asking for a generator. That is the type of enablement I'm talking about. Or the ones that will just see your picture and just send you 300k.
You said something about men.
A relationship.
You said something about men, women providing, and now you're seeing online where women drag another man for money and say this, that everywhere. Do you know why men will not come out and drag any woman for money? Because we actually give. We don't borrow.
Well,
hold on now. So now you feel it. We're saying the same thing because it still boils down to entitlement, thinking that you can give and you ask for it. We don't ask for it, so that's why you don't see men coming out. So it still boils down to this entitlement that we're talking about.
Actually, I have a friend and boyfriend went to the house.
It still boils down to the entitlement. No man will buy a house for a woman and say, "Okay, give me my car, give me my house."
Oh men my goodness.
But you women,
phones, they will collect their phones back.
That means what you've been doing, all those things that you've been painting to making using.
It's not me. All those ones have been.
I'm talking about you now. That all those things you've been using as an excuse for you being there for the man. That's the reason why you have to be entitled. Meaning those things are just borrow. You're not actually giving those things out all the while.
Yeah, if you
because
say so.
Come on, because at the end of the day, you're still going to ask for it.
How am I asking?
That's what you just said, that people are outside there
love
asking.
Is give and take.
Oh,
you can't be a receiver without being no.
So it's a transactional relationship.
No,
exactly.
Get me right. I said you cannot be a receiver without giving. So I don't expect to receive if I am not giving in that relationship.
But the reason why you've been giving was because you are sowing a seed.
Don't try to twist my words.
No, I want to get.
What are you giving?
I want to get
Let me also understand
because
that.
I'm a giver.
So because that means you're sowing.
No, but I cannot be.
That means you're being paid
to be giving and giving and giving and giving and I'm not receiving. Even if it was a female friendship.
Sandy.
Love is give and take.
Sandy, you said something.
If you are giving a girl and she's not giving you anything in return, she's using you. Everybody needs to be useful. Yes.
Sandy.
What if she doesn't have to give to me?
She can do other things.
How? I have a friend who could just call me out that.
There are acts of services you can do for someone.
Really?
Yes.
And she can. Okay.
Yes. If you know she doesn't have.
So your younger brother who doesn't.
Not a girl that is working.
So your younger brother who
just. You know she's
your younger brother who just coming. Your younger brother who is just coming.
On your birthday, she's just giving you happy birthday, Mike.
So your younger brother who's just coming up that you love so much. So you're actually raising him because you feel he's gonna give you something in return tomorrow.
I don't understand.
No. You said love. Love could be from anywhere. Yes. So my father who has been raising me is actually raising because I want to provide for him tomorrow. So you've never
heard that some children are their fathers.
No. My father has always said this to me. And in fact, he will tell me whenever I do anything wrong. Say, come. You know, I'm not actually raising you because I want to see. I'm working for myself.
That's your dad, though.
No, that is the general mindset men have. That's the general mindset we have as men. I'm telling you, that's the general mindset.
The same. So are you going to put those deadbeat fathers in the same
I just use my younger brother as example now that Are you saying that my younger brother that doesn't have that, I'm actually helping him out
I think
because I
it's
want him to
only
give me
fair
tomorrow?
if someone takes care of you for you to look out for them when they are down.
And if he does, if he choose not to, nobody owes
if you
anybody
choose
anything.
not to, that's not a good person.
Most children are ingrates, you know. Most children, even including
Let's
you and
say
I.
the male
most,
child.
I said most children, not
No,
just.
more of the male
I can't just say
child.
me, but I said
The
most
male
children are
child,
ingrates
though.
because sometimes I find myself doing some stuff for my wife that I've never done for my mother.
See,
No,
that love that
you
I was
don't get
talking
it.
about.
Don't get it.
No.
Don't get because the truth is,
it's just a different kind of love.
you still don't get this thing.
So
You still
why
don't
did
get
you
it.
do things for
So
your
my mother who raised me all this while will now say, "Oh, you bought a car for your wife. Why didn't you buy me a car?" Because she
Why didn't
because
you
she was
buy
sewing
your
all the
mother a
while.
car first?
If I cannot afford a car for my wife and my mother at the moment, and
You see?
listen now, my wife
You
needs
see?
listen. You
You're
need to understand.
contradicting yourself.
No, that's not true. Sometimes
true.
my wife needs this car.
You were talking about choosing your parents earlier on, and
You're
all
still
of a sudden you're talking about
you don't get it.
you buying a
You
car
don't
for your wife
you don't
without
get-
buying for your
We're
mother
talking
first.
about. We're talking about.
When I was talking about your spouse being your priority, you guys.
Do
were
you remember
coming
me
to
saying the age of the child? Did you remember me saying that?
But in your
I
own
said
context,
so.
Why
I said
did
yes.
you choose
It
to buy
depends.
a car for your partner than your mother that gave you life? If you understand that the love we have for our partners is like a drug, like
That's not the reason why I bought the car for my wife.
so why?
Before buying for my mother,
So
because
why didn't you buy for
the
your
car
mother?
will be useful for me. She will do school run for
So
my
your
children.
mother does not need a car
Ma'am,
to take her
at that-
around. That's her
In
old
fact, okay, let me
age
break
to
it
go
down.
for
I went to my
hospital
father
checkups.
one day and I said, "Daddy, I want to buy a car." I said, "No, don't buy me a car. I don't need a car."
That's your
So
father.
there are things you don't need
I'm
at
sure
the
your
time.
mother wants to.
Hold on. My father said, "Use money you want to use. Do something else
When
for me."
you
So
marry,
there are things that you don't.
your
Oh,
wife becomes your first family because your father already has his own family. Which is his wife.
Nobody's disputing
No,
that.
you were saying something like that. earlier
I
on.
said you should need to take.
Your partner should come first. In my
Remember my
opinion.
point. I said,
your partner.
but
the
in our
Bible
marriage,
says-
my-
I
our
don't
ch-
know
what
how
about
to
our
quote
children?
The Bible so well, but I know the Bible says something about leaving your father.
That's when you're married now. A man will leave and
That's what
leave
I'm saying.
when
We're
you're
talking about
married.
What's
marriage.
that?
No, he's married. We're talking about because he's talking about his wife.
That's
Talking
what
about
he's saying now, that
marriage.
the wife needs a car. He will give it to her
But
because she
earlier
wants to
on,
be
when
their
we're talking
parents.
about his father and him, who would his father choose? He said his father would choose him because he should come
when I
first.
was younger,
Based on the need at hand. If it's an
Not
emergency,
based
of
on
course.
any need at hand. When you marry and your child is still young, your wife and your children should come first. They are both your family.
We're not disputing
First,
that.
before your siblings. That's just it.
nobody's talking about my siblings here. We're talking
Well,
about.
I was talking about
Shada.
siblings.
See, the truth is, let's break it down. You see, this all this
Siblings
thing,
and father.
all this thing actually boils down to how our society mold us. You know, we're all products of our environment, and the thing is this: most times, female child are told that you should need to be with a man who can actually provide for you.
My
who
mother
can-
didn't tell me
who
that.
can guide you. Your mother don't have to actually say that to you directly,
Because
but
my mother is
she
a
would definitely
hardworking
nurture
woman,
you
and she
in
was
that
a
direction.
Very, very supportive wife. That's just the thing.
I hear you, but your mother, but male child, nobody tell you go and marry a woman who's hardworking, who can provide money. People just tell you marry a good woman.
Things are
Chelsea,
changing
Chelsea,
now.
you don't think we should be changing
Women,
that
they
direction?
are being told that now. Exactly, change the narrative.
See,
Start
I know
from
why.
you.
Listen to me. There are male and female differences. A man, go and work for yourself. Be a man, okay? Then a woman, you need a woman in your life. You will not marry a bad woman. Do you want to die? Do you understand? You need to marry a good
world
woman.
is
They
giving
cannot
you
tell.
that already.
They cannot tell that a man and a woman not be the same thing. We are different.
Yes.
So when they're advising a woman, you should understand.
So
in the
thank God you
context
said
of
a
it.
man and a woman
We
are not the
different.
same. So the man is the head.
Yes.
Exactly. So why are you saying you shouldn't take responsibility?
They should take responsibility.
Nobody has said so.
But I'm not
Dating,
saying
dating.
that. I'm saying
Okay, they
that
shouldn't do it
in
in
dating
dating.
relationship.
I'm sorry,
Come
my love.
on.
I'm sorry to
It's
disappoint
not a
you.
death
A man that
appointment.
it's not a death appointment, but a man that doesn't take care of you while dating.
For
Same
crying out
way,
loud, he's not
if a
married to
woman
you.
doesn't take care of, okay, so should I say I'm not married to you? I shouldn't cook for you.
Why
I'm
should
not,
you cook for a man that you're not married?
Why shouldn't I cook for my partner?
Why should you cook
Oh,
for him?
I'm sorry, I cook for
Excuse excuse me, a lot of ladies even go down to the extent of washing their boxers.
So I think maybe what you're talking about, the Christian Christ-like
Not
kind
even
of
Christian
relationship.
Christ-like. See, there's some things you don't demand.
So
when there is
that
no
means you shouldn't
total
have
and absolute commitment,
sexual intercourse as well. In
you are
the
not even
relationship.
supposed to have it.
You are supposed to find out if you're compatible in every way and any way.
Anyway, that's another conversation. But my point now is this. See, whenever there's a lot going on in our minds,
What does not happen in a relationship cannot happen in a marriage. It's not scientists. Like, it's not hard. If I don't respect you, take care of you, look after you, to show you the qualities that, okay, I am a wife material, I will not do it in the marriage.
But
do you also know that people have dated? Do you know that people have dated for 10 years?
That's what I'm saying.
They
People
have done
pretend.
all the do, and still they get married. They don't stay.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying, they are pretenders.
first of all, let me talk about the
But
wife
they're living
market.
together.
My
That's
man
what
eats my
happens.
money and I eat his money back.
Let me talk about the
He
wife
does not need
market.
to book
Do
money
you know
from me. I
that?
don't need to
Do you
book
know
money
that? Do you
from
know
you.
that? Okay, I can tell you for men, we don't even pretend they. You go tire us. But talking about a woman, you know women can pretend
Yeah,
for...
so a woman can pretend though.
Women
very,
are
very well.
actresses now.
Okay. Talking about... So that brings you to the last statement you made.
Okay, which is what?
It's not actually that men cannot pretend for too long. I think men can actually not love you from the beginning and just like you, and after a while, it grows into loving you, right?
Do you think so?
Yes.
Sometimes it becomes tiring.
It grows into loving you,
Sometimes
not
it
because
becomes tiring as well.
I don't
so. But
think
women can
anyone
actually
does
see you
that.
and say, "This is the guy I like." Yes, I love
don't
him
think
from the
so.
very
I think
onset.
it is you men that even get us to fall in love with you. A man that sees a woman already likes the woman.
That's not true.
Oh yeah.
Beauty,
so maybe he's just doing
beauty
it
can
for-
actually
what is he doing
beauty
it
can
for?
actually get my attention.
Okay,
but beauty cannot keep
But
you
for
with
you
me.
to
This
say-
doesn't sustain it.
No, you cannot. Your look
Let's
cannot
say
keep
see a
you.
girl and you're like, you want to date this girl.
I can say that I even say, "Oh, but this girl," and I'm like, and a
respect.
doctor's prescription
so
self.
after that,
But
you-
then,
Yeah, if
after
you-
a while,
exactly.
I don't think the woman will just suddenly just
Now,
slap
what
me
they
because I
thought
didn't
you
look
say,
picture. I don't say, "Oh, because she's
men
fine, I'm not staying with her."
usually like the
No,
woman
that's a red
first.
flag for me. That's
Men
a red
usually
flag.
like the woman first.
Yes,
you ask
because
us
of her
to
look,
marry you,
because
and
of her-
you ask us to
You don't
date
get
you.
it after a while.
Okay, you ask the girl.
I cannot tell you to
date
marry
because
me
of her
immediately.
look. No, but we ask the girl to date you because of her look.
Yes, there's nothing
It
wrong
can
with
be
me.
an attraction.
Wow,
Yes.
that's crazy.
But it's not a
you
keeper.
Go into a relationship with a girl because
I can
of
go
her
into a relationship because of look, because of bonbon, because of money, because of there must be
I
an
like that
attraction
you said
first.
you
Yes,
go
now,
into a
but that's
There must be
the
an
way men
attraction
are.
first.
Men are
So
visually
when you
oriented.
no, that's
Then
not-
after attraction,
when you meet a person you are attracted to them.
Mhm.
That's the first thing. The second is you want to talk to them, you want to hear them speak. That's the second. The third, you want to get to know them. It is from that stage you will decide if you want to date them. Or are you saying when you see her, you're like, oh, I want to date this girl, like, yeah, she's big.
Some people want to.
I can feel that way. I can feel that way. Then after a while it will wear out.
Yeah.
After a while it will wear out. But,
Wear out, yes.
Yes, but for that I can just see it, man. I can even tell my friend, if this girl just agree for me, without even talking to her, if this girl just agree for me, I go marry her. I can even make that statement. But after a time, it will wear out. Like,
Okay.
this is not the kind of girl I want to be with. A girl that doesn't respect me. A girl that my friend will speak to my friend shabbily. A girl that doesn't, I was like, no,
That's why it's not
forget her
good
look.
to
So,
be
but
quick to
then,
ask a girl out.
but then, there's some girls that you might just see. You'll be like, this girl safe. After a while, you start growing into liking her. Like, this girl's good. She wants my better. She wants my progress. She wants so many things good around me. And then I'll start growing into liking her. That's a different ball game altogether. Not that a girl I will now meet a girl today, she will now start demanding. I don't run.
In
No.
my-
Exactly. That's a red flag.
I don't run.
Things like that.
But like you saying, men
I can do it the first time.
like
The second time,
men
I
are
don't.
the enablers. But this thing goes with kind of.
if
I'll
there is
say-
no demand,
So-
there's
You
no
know, in
self-reliance.
relation. Hold on again. In
there
relationships,
there are men. Okay, excuse me. There are men that feels the only language women understand is
money.
Money.
True.
understand that if I meet you today and I want to impress you, I want to show you how much box I have. I want to show you what I can do. I want to show
because
you.
over time we have objectified
no,
ourselves,
that is not true.
and we have named our price to be money.
Okay, that is not true. That is not true. there are men that has low self-esteem.
Esteem. Okay.
Not, let me say 70-80% of men have low self-esteem. That's when you talk about men being the men being the men being in front when it comes to funding these baby
Enablers.
let me take it because most men feel like, man, if you just talk to me now, I don't give her 50,000. When she come out now, go give her. They feel like what they need to put, what they need to trap you is let them show you what they have. That you know the juice is there.
So
But that man gets tired of doing that after a while. Okay, for example, I know a friend that got married to a girl. How did he get married to this girl? He met this girl. This girl was a banker, and this girl was her account officer. Yeah, the guy has got bread. As at 2015, the guy they give the girl when he never marry, you know, they give the girl Camry of 2014. Now the girl they drive go work. He never marry her. So they dole out shits for this girl on a regular. One day I see her and I say, well, me and the guy get conversation. I go to the guy and say, the guy don't feel married. And I say, man, if I were you, I would come down and watch a bit. This guy will give you a problem. You guys don't they worry you. Why I go talk? Nothing. Why I go talk like that? The guy said a lot of things. One day I don't talk bed. 3 a.m. The guy called me. I said, man, what's up? He said, why would you do this? Why they sleep there? By this time they sleep. Come outside and then this bar. I said, me and you bar 3 a.m. What am I saying? This guy goes back into his house by 4 a.m. By 4 a.m. He leaves by 5. Into his house is paying rent. That same girl at Lam say, man, you need to watch this. The house is scared to go. Why? Because when they started, the guy showed the guy say bread day. Bread not be problem. The guy came for the bread. And now, you don't go to the point where say the guy there for the bread now. You don't want the slack. And then the guy come feel like say you trick her into the whole thing. So I still buy the fact when you say men are the enablers, but not all men. But these guys has gone to degenerated to the point where they feel like majority of us should provide, even though we're not dated.
Okay, so let me come to, you see, this entitlement thing is actually both ways.
No,
It is.
I want to listen.
Yes, it's both
Talk
ways.
Talk to me.
Let me talk to you, brother. When a man meets a woman, he's expecting a lot, just like the woman,
Exactly.
because of the way you have been programmed over the years. But the truth is this: in a relationship, because when I said, why should you cook for a man in a relationship? Why should you wash his boxers? And somebody's like, wow, why shouldn't she wash it? That is entitlement. People are practicing marriage thinking, you know, in that dating relationship, it's like when you see a product online, you are considering, should I buy or not? You're checking out, you're zooming, and they're telling you, until you pay, you don't have it. Relationship is when you're still checking out that product. The size, is it what I'm seeing? I hope when I pay, it is what I get versus what I ordered. They cannot give you all the entire offer. Relationship, you're not supposed to give everything. But the man enters a relationship with a woman. You want her what's and all. You want to sleep with her. You want to do every single thing they did in marriage with her. So the woman will tell you, okay, if that's what you want, come on, baby, let's go down that road.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So it is actually you that set the tone for that relationship. And when the woman enters, you will expect her. You now begin. That's why I saw a video. This lady was crying. If you see her eyeballs, boyfriend beat her. When no pushing, buying on your head. You know, on you. Just a transactional relationship. Both of you are there because it's mutually beneficial. there's something you want from that girl. Because we do not understand what dating is all about. It's a relationship. I want to know you. It is not a platform for free sex. But if you want it, you are enjoying it. All that goes with it, you go pay.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Okay. Okay, say.
But it's a function of a broken down system and values that have been fingered and wired wrongly. If you are a being of worth, you know that you have value. You can never reduce yourself to that level.
So
that's
if
both for the man and for the woman.
If I understand part of what you're saying, it should be you should abstain from knocking till you marry.
Yes.
So, what if this bad thing not work? What if the bad thing not work?
We'll just be
You
talking
come back and the bad thing not work. How you work?
Exactly.
Go there later. But I'm just saying this.
But are you saying that there are no men that just allow you? They just give you money, do all this thing without asking for those things. There are men that don't ask for those things.
And the thing is, there are actually men that want a woman they can spend on. There's this very popular fashion designer today, I don't want to mention her name. I was the makeup artist then for her boyfriend's sister, and I overheard when the brother was complaining to the sister that this babe, she too dey walk. I don't like the way they walk. I want woman will go just dey house, so I will just take care of her, like the Achalugo. Not even that, even use Achalugo because Achalugo was working. So, but that kind of, some men want that kind of a thing. And you know that that guy broke up with that girl. He married someone else, and as at then compared to now, that girl she's a millionaire. So imagine if she had listened to that kind of a man, she won't be where she is today. And I feel like there's a woman for everybody. Some men want independent women, some men want dependent women. It's just to find what works for you. There's really no manual to these things. There's some people that their wife is just a full-time housewife and they have a peaceful home. There's some people that their wives are full-time housewife, they don't have a peaceful home. And people that they're married to a 9-to-5 woman that they have a peaceful home. There are some that don't have a peaceful home. It's just to find what works for you. That's my closing remark.
There's no manual, but there's a standard.
But do you know what is making
your standard can be my standard?
No, what I'm saying is there's a general standard.
There
might not be a manual, but there's a general standard to everything.
There's no general standard, because if you're saying there's a general standard, that means what you want or what is your norm should be my norm.
What I mean by general standard is the one that works the most. Like,
which is what?
The one that people actually apply the most.
You know that some men that on your first date they'll be like, how much is your nails? I want to pay for your nails. How much is your hair?
Are you also aware that someone wants to impress you?
Like you said, that's why.
And some girls want that. If I'm looking for someone to impress me, you're coming with the money, like bring it, baby.
Did you hear him say some men have low self-esteem?
Yes, but some women like some men like that. They want to be the boss. Some men want to be tamed. So you blame those men.
And the crazy world of me.
But the bottom line is nobody should be entitled to anything.
I feel like you're putting the work. Please be entitled. You have to just earn. You have to earn. If you're a supportive partner, be entitled to your man's money. If not, that girl will chop the money for you.
You're saying something else because you're talking about when you.
It's the same thing.
When you earn something. It's different from being entitled.
Okay, so when you earn something, you can be entitled.
That's not entitlement anymore.
So okay, what is
that's not entitlement.
So what's that called? That's my own.
No, that's not what you're saying here.
That's my own. I've earned it. Yeah, I earned it.
This conversation is getting really interesting.
I earned it.
At the same time, it's leading us different ways. Okay, just look at the mic.
I'm listening. I just speaking. I understand the entire situation,
Right.
and I will say always, and whenever I have the privilege to say, what is wrong is wrong, what is right.
Okay.
Your head is for you to. Your shoulder should carry your head, not your neck carrying your shoulder. So I do not believe in this. So I stand for what is right. Relationships, if you decide to bear the entire brunt, go ahead. But I don't think a man should be the ticket to all your desires
And a woman should
financially
also be
in a relationship. And when you meet a woman,
keep your problem. And
you understand, it shouldn't
keep
also,
my money and
you don't say, oh, the solution to my problem don't come. Do you understand? I think the problem is that we enter relationships and we stop working on ourselves. You're like, oh, the answer don't come. The move don't fall. You are just there. You are not developing yourself again.
This pattern.
You're not
Don't do
developing yourself.
anything. Don't cook. Don't wash. Don't sex. Just be a girlfriend. Don't do anything. Don't be supportive. Don't give him money when he's broke.
I didn't say that. I
That's what you said. You said people are doing things they're supposed to be doing in the marriage, in the relationship.
I just painted a picture for you.
Okay.
When you're ordering a product online,
So
you don't have
a
rights
woman
over that.
shouldn't
You don't have
do
total
laundry,
rights.
Don't do laundry. Don't cook for
I'm
him.
not asking for money.
Don't ask him for money.
And
You shouldn't ask him for
if she's doing all of that, and she's entitled, you should not be complaining now.
Are
you getting me? Are you getting me? I said that she is not entitled. The entitlement should not be there.
Yes.
But if you're getting all of those services that a wife should give, fire down. Now you choose them.
Exactly.
Because what is wrong. Relationship will be marriage. People have cohabited. How come it still don't work? It boils down to values. I will keep saying it. It is the makeup of the woman. It is what drives you. It is your values that will keep the marriage and the relationship. It is not your face, because that figure 8 will turn to figure 88. What will happen? Okay? Even that man that you're seeing now, tall, dark and handsome, he will change. Turn to Popo Eke very soon.
Yes.
But my point is, let's be value-driven people. Value-driven people, because society has made us into a whole lot of what I don't even understand. So work on yourself as a woman. Develop yourself, your skills. Why would a man just come and all you're doing is just billing the man? I think it's an anomaly. If it's a marriage, I say, why not? Support her all through. Then you are paid for. If anything goes, she has taken your name. She's your responsibility. But this one, you're just testing water. You don't even know. And you're going all the way. So anything you see in relationship like that, now you choose them. Carry the go. That's my point.
So in all of this now, we should blame it on the society.
This society, to some extent, and of course, the two of you in that relationship. The two of you in that
Thank
relationship.
God you said it that way.
The two of you in the relationship. So I'm not blaming anybody per se. It is us. Because it's what you have, you're going to give at the end of the day. So we have people, individuals that have no sense of worth. They have broken down values. And they believe, once I meet a rich man, my life is made. But they'll meet that rich man and they are still broken.
So this is it now. The entitlement comes. We're talking about this. Once I meet this man, my life don't change.
It's wrong. And once I meet this woman,
My life
because
don't.
people date for different reasons. You might date a girl because Papa get money. So it's your motive at the end of the day. You can date a woman because she's rich. You want to get something from her. As long as you don't have the right motive, anything you see, carry on.
Now you're that.
Some guys online will be like, I need to get a girlfriend. My house is dirty. Or I'm always buying food. I need to get a girlfriend. Truth is, you're always buying food. You need to get a girlfriend. So you need a chef. How about you hire a chef? So your woman can't be doing these things where you're like, okay, say that thing, and I'm like,
now,
you want to be doing the other things.
now it's a two-way thing. If I do
What if I don't call you to cook for me? I don't call you to wash my clothes. I don't call you to clean my house. Hold on now. I don't call you to do all those things not agreement. Like I don't call you to like me. Let me not say it that way, let me not talk for myself. I don't call you to do all these things that you mentioned, like she said. Does that mean you're still entitled? I have to still give you money.
She shouldn't be entitled because she hasn't done
Just be what I'm understanding now is
Really?
Yes.
If this is
So I
happening,
should not
that
do
is
things
how.
out of her own free will. Okay,
So I shouldn't give her money.
If she's
If she needs
doing,
money.
that's what I'm saying. Out of your free will, she won't be entitled to it, but because
but
if this girl is doing all this
But
things, and you are demanding
I
for
still
them,
see girls
and
that have
exactly-
never. I see girls that have never been to a man's house. They've never
Exactly.
hung out together
That's
in the
why I
hotel.
talked about
They just,
myself.
they just talk. They're just on talking
Exactly,
stage,
that's why I
and
said,
the girl will start
I
billing
said,
them.
woman, I said it
And when the man doesn't give, you hear them
I
say,
said,
"And stingy man be
you
that."
are just meeting that does that. That is a red flag.
That's what I
But
said.
that's what we've been talking about.
Yes,
since.
but I said a woman that you are dating, because he also talked about dating. That is
You can be dating a
that
woman
is
that she has
your
never been to your house. Yes,
responsibility. That's
you
your
can be dating
responsibility.
you can be okay. What
She's
about
also
okay?
taking care of
Okay.
you.
Let's say it this way. I live abroad. You live in Nigeria,
Okay.
and we started talking online, and we started dating.
Okay. That's
You
a
don't
long-distance
meaning that you don't.
relationship.
Let's
So
not call
she
it.
does not.
You don't
help
cook for me. You don't do
run
anything for me.
Nigeria.
Do I still need to send you money?
Okay, I've once had a long
Do I
distance
need to
relationship.
send
The
you
person
money?
was in America.
Do I still need to
I
send
was
you money?
doing things for him here in Nigeria, and I was even sending naira to his city.
Hold on.
Yes. You
Let's
told me, okay, my
not.
family they need so and so money. I can't send naira to them, and can you help me give them? I would give them.
Hold on. Let's not
Let
talk
me
I'm
about
not
that.
that entitled to that
Let
kind
me
of
answer
man's
your question.
money. That guy even puts me on salary that time, self man.
But if you don't do all these things for me, do I still need to give you money?
That's it.
So now
It is
listen,
less
it's your prerogative.
no
No,
longer
excuse me.
entitlement.
Let's get it right. See, when you love somebody genuinely, nobody will tell you may do certain things.
Exactly.
You genuinely love somebody, so it's your prerogative. You cannot say you love a girl. The girl fine. You see the girl, you like her. You enter the girl life, and the girl is started. She's unkept. She don't get job. You come on. You
If you have
call her.
money,
You
you
can
brush her
help her.
up.
And a woman as well. I met someone that told me, this guy, he get as a bill, he get body odor. But he's a nice guy. Oh. Are you getting me? I said, if you like him, now they help him.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So that is the real love now. You know whether I really love this man. You begin to do all of that to help the man. So if you love somebody,
cavities,
if
you
you-
know cavities.
take
That's so
solutions.
irritating. You need
Well,
to
men, now a man will I cannot marry a woman that cannot cook. For him, cooking is number one. He wants that woman to be cooking for him. You can help her. Take her to culinary school.
Yeah.
Or you can also bring a chef to the house to teach her. Help yourselves. Help your partner. Work on the person. Invest in the person you love. So you'll be a wicked man when you say I love this woman
I don't
and
see
you
cooking
refuse
as a
to.
woman's job. So.
Sorry.
I don't see
Anyway,
cooking as
that's
a
you,
woman's
Sha.
job.
But you know that you see, we are all
It's not about
different.
being a chef.
I'm
I
coming.
think when somebody's doing something that
So
they
whose
don't
job
enjoy,
is it?
I don't feel when somebody's doing a job that he doesn't enjoy doing, you're just enslaving the person.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So whose
People-
job is it?
Anybody can cook. Anybody
What
can cook.
about if the husband doesn't know how to?
Anybody who can employ a chef, but anybody can
What if
cook.
they don't have the resources?
Anybody can cook. Two of them should learn how to cook.
Exactly.
I like the way you put it. Two of them should learn how to cook.
It's very
And that
important.
is the same
Cooking
thing.
a
It's
necessity.
applicable
It's a
to
survival
everything that is in a marriage relationship. She cannot make love. Two of you, or he cannot make love. The two of you should
Make
learn.
love, yeah. And make love to each other.
Are you getting me? You learn. You see the way you answered it. So why is it that when it comes to issue of sex, being capable in the bed, and you didn't try out before marriage is a problem? Now you have married her. Let's go down the way, baby. You teach her.
No,
Who taught
if
the
you
sex man
like
and the
4
sex man
hours,
has to
go
make
for
love?
4 hours. Oh. Some people don't
If you
enjoy.
love, you teach.
I honestly,
So you can teach.
I honestly like.
You can teach.
Okay, Rosie,
No, I
these
feel
are
like, I feel
these
like,
are lyrics.
like me, I cannot date. The only reason why I can date a woman is if she likes me. That's all.
You used to.
Because I feel if you like me, it will generate so many things. Any woman that likes you will do so many things for you. She will want to learn, she want to do those things. If she doesn't like, I don't have to. Any woman that I have to make her like me, that I cannot be with her. No. If she just see me like, maybe she saw me like, this is the kind of guy I want to be with. And she's trying to do everything to make us be together. That's the kind of woman I like. She doesn't necessarily know how to cook, know how to sweep, know how to
But you
do
don't
things.
like now, doesn't start one day.
That's what I'm saying. That you need to
Sometimes
just
it
like
starts
me.
So those are friends.
You need to just like
You
me.
next time.
That's all I see. If you tell me,
No, that's
let
it.
me see,
Oh,
like you,
first
just
time.
whisper to my ear. that girl says it like you, or maybe I'm single, or more, and that guy like.
Ah.
That's the kind of woman I like. That would just, that she likes me.
Get to like
Because if you like me, you do so
let
many
me
things for me.
ask you. So you that means you dated all the girls that liked you.
Not really.
Like them
But the woman I got married to, we didn't even how do we even start? It wasn't just up to 2 months before we started living together self. We just married and we've been married for 14 years now.
Wow.
So the thing is this, right? It's not just about how far. I think it's how well. So when a woman likes me, I don't want to sweet me past. Not be just say, "Na me come, I buy this for her, I buy this for her." Before she can't like me, because they say I be nice guy. No, see me. I don't want to be nice. Just like me first. So when you're that's when the entitlement comes in. Like when you feel like that guy is nice, or they buy things for me, nice. Now when you like me, not be for me. You get that's the entitlement we are talking about here. Because women feel that they will leave a man who likes them, the man that likes them very well, for a man who can do things for them.
Okay.
That's why I was talking about relationship as sponsorship.
That's what it is.
That's what I was talking about. Because some people see, I used to always make reference to this guy. I listened to him, Gigi. Gigi said that women use marriage as an escape route from poverty, right? Because if you allow a woman to sponsor marriage, most marriages will last. Yes. Be the sponsor of the marriage, spend all your money for marriage. The marriage will last. But a woman can easily just walk out of marriage of 20 million naira marriage and be like, she's tired after 6 days. But let her be the one that spend that money. She will not walk away like that. That's what he said. So the same thing boils down to relationship. If a woman doesn't like you, if you like, because so many things will fade out. Money might suddenly just, misfortune might happen, right? Beauty might, but in fact, in the course of living together or being together, somebody might go blind. Can you still stay with this man at that stage when he cannot even help himself? Can you be with this man when he doesn't have any money? It's not about what he can provide now.
You're asking this question because you're married now. How many girls are thinking of this?
No, I'm just saying. So that the things you look at when you want to be in a relationship, not because you can provide these things now. Can this girl be with you when you cannot do these things?
A girl can like you, see you from afar because of your build, because of the way you look, and you follow, and you hear it, you follow her. Are you fast to answer that question? What if anything goes wrong? Will that girl still stay? We hardly think about these things in relationships. It's only in marriage that we think about it.
If you remember, one of our guests said they don't prepare you for this, right? They don't prepare you for this. If things goes wrong along the line, you know guarantee say life will grow smoothly. So that you leave them up to God because nobody knows.
That's why I'm against that rule or that advice that most men give to younger men. Leave women, chase money, chase the bag. You don't get the bag now, you don't know who love you for who you be.
But it's just about the thing.
You know what I said earlier that we should talk about money, love, and
when you don't get the bag, you hardly still get person who go there with you.
When you don't get the bag.
When you not get
When you don't.
But there are so
When you
many
don't get the
people
bag.
it's like this.
their wife started from
It is not balanced at all.
it's not balanced.
When you
That's
don't
true.
have the bag, you hardly get them to stay.
You cannot even talk to the kind of woman you like to talk to. Yeah.
You don't even have the morale.
So when at the end of the day, when you finally have the bag, you now find out that you ended up with a woman who you
the
don't,
wrong one.
the kind of woman you don't even really like.
So let me tell you, the problem is, see, when a man
Because you cannot afford your hand, no reason.
a man is patient to get
That's why these girls now don't want to suffer with any guy.
Honestly,
because by the time they make the
I
bag,
used to say,
their spec will change.
I'm sure you hear me say that once upon a time that any man who's not up to 30 should not have anything to do with marriage. Because before 30, all you've been doing was about competition. You're trying to compete with your peers and all of these things. But after marriage, after 30, I'm sure you would have think about life again and say, okay, what do I actually want to be? Who am I? You know, you want to, at 25, if you give us 10 million naira, if na Benz you buy, na Benz I go follow you buy. If you build house, na house I go follow you build. At the end of the day, see, okay, let me take myself for example. My first house. If now, God forbid, I'm not going to try them. I will not even build one house. Because all my friends, they were all building houses. Or they just be like, I build up. Baba, I spent 40 million naira build house. Some days that they broke, I only get 1,000 naira inside that 40 million naira house. But if not now, say I get that money, I don't go try. I go build myself first. That's what I'm talking about. So when you never really do, no matter the amount, there's this saying that money small picking person akara, they don't job. Akara don't necessarily say if you even buy truck. I get friend who say you go buy head of trailer. They hear people they do trailer business. Now where for buy and there the thing take end, the business take die. Because sometimes some things you just try to just do because people are doing it. So sometimes you need to grow first before you go into some things, especially marriage. If you never grow, bro, whether you have all the millions in this life, don't even attempt it.
Alright. If we're supposed to go on with this topic, I guess we'll go today. And we don't do a little justice to it. It is what it is. For you when they not bill on the first date, or for you when they show up for date, say, come pay my Uber. You better respect yourself. Because man, dating is not a job opportunity. If money is all you want out of a relationship, you should get a job. That's my take on it. If money is actually what you want from a relationship, you think you should get a job. But like the Tiki of Lagos said, you can't be giving some services and not expect
return.
So it goes vis-a-vis, as people put up. Anyway, we are coming to the end of this episode, and I would like all of us to say a word in regards to the topic today. For me, I would say, if you don't say you don't like him or not which you want to, please let the young man be. Not be on the first date. You will tell her, say your man don't fall from upstairs, come fall inside from one step for enter tanker. Then you can't go through the complete bill. See it don't challenge something. Then we all are what we do. Just be good. And date if you want to date. But if you don't want to date, leave the man and don't make you want to say. Don't be done the use be one kill the man. That's me. Tiki.
Yeah, so for me, what I have to say is this. Ladies, it is not classy when you deal a man on the first date. But
The second date to go.
not the second date. But I feel like if you've grown with a man to a certain stage, especially when you've committed to that relationship and you've been supportive. And when I talk about supportive, you guys know what I mean. And that man is not doing the right thing by taking care of you, you should demand for it. And if he doesn't give it to you, you already know you're wasting your time being Bob the Builder, and you should move. Love is give and take. Thank you.
All right. For me, I feel every relationship should not be built on what one person can offer. It should be about love, and it should be about mutual understanding. If you love somebody, it shouldn't be about what the person can give to you. It's about what you guys can build together, not about what the person can give. So if you feel because I'm a woman, the man should pay all the bills, and the only thing you offer is your presence, then you should think again. Thank you.
I really think that in a relationship, we should bring in our best. Let's put our best foot forward. That's the most important thing. Can we really love for love's sake and stop objectifying it and making it transactional? Let's just love, and that will make the world a better place. Okay, and this is where we drop anchor on today's show. Keep watching the Out Loud podcast.
It's the Out Loud podcast show.